Good evening, my day ones. Now today, I will be showing you the new best build that you can be using for Chime of Conflict before it gets nerfed. So yeah, this build is very hard to kill, mainly because of just all of the damage resistance stacking. You can see I already have like these armor enchants on, and then I got arc suit and all of that. If you want to go ahead and skip to the end of the video real quick and then come back to see how to make it, there will be clips of gameplay. Now I'm gonna try and like rush through this recording real quick because I have to go in a bit. So first we're going to start off with stats and stat order. Now before Shrine of Order, you're going to want to go 40 agility and 75 frost draw. Why 75 frost draw? Because you need orbital ice, but then you also go 75 for the extra 10 HP, so you do Duke before you unbound. Then you also go 40 agility for ghost. You can say I have 16 after shrine. So you're gonna want to get all your agility talents. I'll put the talents in question up on screen for both agility and frost draw that you need. You also need ice smash and ice fissure. And you also need Fragile Freeze to make them frozen when they get guard broken by Ice Smash, or else you won't be able to follow up. Now, why did I go Orbital Ice? Because it stacks with Arc Suit and whatever else resistances I may have, so you'll be taking a lot of damage resistance. And the stat order you're going to do is 25 Agility first, until you get all the talents that you need for Ghosts, which is Swift Rebound, Evasive Expert, and Risky Moves. And then before you get all three of those talents, you're going to level up your Frost Draw, and then once you do get the last Ghost requirement, you go to 40 Agility, get Ghost, and then just put the rest into Frost Draw. And then you're also going to want to put 1 Strength, 1 Fortitude, 1 Willpower, 1 Light, 1 Flame, and 1 Thunder. Don't do like 5 Flame pre-shrine. Like, don't like split your attunement pre-shrine, because that will take some points away. Just go to the trainer and get 1. It works that way too. Obviously, you're going to want to go Steadfast because of Metal. Metal is quite annoying to fight against, and I have Armor Conserver too. And then these are my flaws. I got Manic from Shrine of Order. You're also going to want to go Song Chant because Song Chant is pretty busted with Rising Thunder. I did get Return to the Dark Ages though. You could go Ever Changing Aegis, but I didn't want to do all that, plus it gives less damage resistance than Dark Ages. So your pre-shrine mantras are going to be Ice Smash and Ice Fissure, and then after shrine you're going to get all of these. Also get Flame Blind with the Concussive Flash talent. I just didn't want to. If any of my mantras do get nerfed in the future, I probably will pick up Flame Blind or something else. And also Arc Wave is a good alternative because it removes posture similar to Exhaustion Strike. I kind of just found that out a few days ago. And then Beast Burrow too for Eye Firming the Storm. I don't know why that works. And then I would probably, if you want to use this build for a gank, I wouldn't recommend it. I like to separate my Chime and gank builds, but if you want to use this build for a gank, I'd probably just use Reversal Flame Leap instead of like Lightning Cloak, just so you can get around faster. So yeah, here's all my mantras with modifiers and gems. Rapid Slashes with Insignia. You could also run Wind on that. Ice Smash with Blessed Gem just to spam it more. Thunder Kick Bloodless because it's level 5, so it will heal. Same thing with Rising Thunder, you put Bloodless on that too, it gives me like 5% back, which is good for my HP. And then Flame Wisp with these modifiers and Blue Gem. Arc Suit with these modifiers and Blue Gem. Reinforce also Blue Gem. And then Lightning Cloak with Long Stones and Blue Gem. Lastly, Ice Fissure with Vibrant Gems to spawn more ice, and then the Long Stones for Saintja. I don't know, Ice Fissure's been acting very weird lately with the amount of ice it spawns. Like, if I put it down here, it only spawns this much. Normally it spawns a lot more, so like, I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah. It'll spawn a lot. It can like cover like all of Chime floor at times if you get in the right Chime map. So getting into the talents, I'm going to go through all my talents and then go over key talents you want to get. Alright, that is all of my talents. So starting with key talents, we're going to start off with all these Bastion cards. These are very good. Firmly Planted for ranging like low range weapons like Fist and Dagger. Makes it easier to hold S. I think I told you guys that in my last build video. And I took some blocking talents too because 1, they give me posture, and 2, as you noticed, I don't have Tap Dancer. That is why I run the offhand shield. Because a lot of times you are forced to block after you roll. Like say they use Master's Flourish, you can't swing through it, you have to block after you roll. So yeah, just less posture intake in general. Side Guy messes me up a lot, so I'm not like a big fan of it, but if you want to use it, go ahead. And then yeah, obviously all these posture talents. All the Bastion talents are pretty good except for like the one I don't have. Ghost is obviously the better choice over Observation just because it gives you iframes and has a relatively low cooldown. Obviously you can get a spit off and stuff like that. These Reinforced talents to heal you like 3%, 4% back, they are very good. Chilling Flourish sometimes can proc Orbital Ice. You mainly get it off of Ice Fissure though. Fragile Freeze, if you don't have this, then you won't be able to use Ice Smash effectively. Duelist Stance to aid your posture because again, you don't have Tap Dancer. Tap Dancer is not a necessity if you're good at playing without it. You just need to be patient with your blocks and then parry. Charge Return is good to have. I don't really have a specific way to use it, except for maybe when I have Static Withdraw on me. Fishman for health. Excellent to the finish for health and resistance. Orbital Ice, you need this pre-shrine for resistance. I got these pre-shrine too. Sanjay is actually very good with the Ice Fisher Longstone. It's not that good because it's level 1, but it does work sometimes. And you can steal the Flame Wisp and stuff too. This talent is very good for when people fast faint into their mantras, you'll get reduced posture intake. And it also gives you 5 health. These are smart health talents here. Extra resistance talents. The rapier talents are not that good. Some of them work sometimes, but like they don't really do much. Hopefully they get a buff in the future. I also have the bomb talent for health. Bulldozer proc sometimes. The static withdraw is actually very good with arc order. Let me show you why. So you guys know when you use static withdraw to increase your damage, you actually shock yourself. But if you pop it when you use arc suit, you actually don't take damage. You can see I have a little buff on me right now. I didn't take damage because of the arc suit iframes. So yeah, it's a little tech I found. It's pretty good. Nice rally. This works a lot more than you think it does. So yeah, always a good pickup. And it also counters my little ice lasers meta that I found on my other builds. Speed demon is a must on every build. And then these misc talents down here are pretty nice. You got more posture, armor conserver to fight against metal better, and then RTBA obviously. You might think that having Return to Dark Ages and Song Chant is counterproductive, but actually it's not. I get a very good amount of health back from Rising Thunder already, and then obviously I have Flame Wisp, so yeah, I heal a lot with this build. And then I have high HP too. Let me get into my summary real quick. Yeah, I have 580 health with 100 talent bonus, and I don't really have any physical, but 125 from equipment. Now you can go up to, I think, let me do the math real quick. Now you can go up to 609 HP with this build if you want to use rings, or 613 HP if you want to run all 9 HP moon rings and waning rings. With my HP kit, as good as it is, it's not maxed. And then for armor enchants, you're going to want to run multiplicity, entanglement, and the other one I have, I think is drowned. Where is it? Yeah, drowned. I could have gotten like physical on all of these, but I never really min-maxed my HP kits. You can see I don't even have like a 4th ring on. But yeah, it can go up to like 610 health probably, if you want to like seriously spend the time to max out your HP kit. Or if you want to go physical too, that's fun. Now also, I run a variation of 4 different enchants. I have obviously Detonation here because the crit, and then you have Vampirism, don't worry about Seer, Vampirism, Metal, and Obfuscation. I mainly use Obfuscation or Metal just because Metal is good at those high elo chime fights when they take a long time. Whoever has Metal normally wins the fight just because the other person is out of armor. And this build is very armor resistance based. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I showed you everything, so now I'm gonna just cut to the gameplay. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more builds like this. And I'll see you guys later.